Love is feeling 그대를 처음 본 순간
Jungkook, I'm back. I'm sorry for not listening to you, but now I'm ready to accept you. Your eyes were on Jungkook, trying to figure out what's going on in his mind. Will he give up in front of her and let her walk into his life once again? Will he just let all your hard work and efforts go to waste just because she's ready to accept him? Hana came near Jungkook, although she was a little hesitant after seeing you, but she doesn't care much. Jungkook's eyes were only fixed on her and the expressions were unreadable. Jungkook, I know you were forced to marry her. I was devastated that time. I didn't know what to do, but now I won't let you live this way. I'm back. I never thought I was being loved by someone that much. You really showed how much you care about me, Hana. You're back even after knowing everything. She nodded with a soft smile while your heart broke into pieces. Yes, I love you. I just needed time to think, and during all that time, I understood how strong our love is. You were about to leave, but Jungkook said something that stopped you. Yes, and during all that time to think, you never mentioned the other guy you were seeing, the one you left for a new life abroad. Hana looked shocked, but she gathered herself and pretended to be normal. What are you saying, Jungkook? I have never loved anyone except you. You chuckled, making her look at you. If she has told you anything about me, then don't believe her. Everyone knows what kind of girl she was. You cannot trust her, Jungkook. She said, looking at him, but now he was only feeling disgusting with every lie of her. Are you trustworthy, Hana? Because every word you say makes me feel more disgusted. Her heart shook. She never imagined these words coming out of his mouth. She regained her control. Jungkook, please, you know me. You know how much I love you. She's just trying to manipulate you. Jungkook's jaws tightened. Manipulate me. That's rich coming from you, Hana. You have been manipulating people for as long as I've known you, and I'm done falling for it. No, you don't understand. I made mistakes, but I did it because I was scared of losing you. She tried to defend her actions. Scared of losing me? You lost me the moment you chose lies over honesty, the moment you destroyed Vayan's life just because you could. Her eyes widened in shock. What are you talking about? Vayan told me everything. How you spread lies about her, turned her friends against her, and even stole her boyfriend. You wrecked her life, Hana, and you expect me to believe you love me? She's lying. She always had it out for me. She's just trying to turn you against me. Really? Because it sounds a lot like the girl I used to know, the one who always got what she wanted no matter who she hurt. You are unbelievable, Hana. This was the same exact scene when I was crying and asking for the truth. But you easily took away Jason from me. You justified your cheating saying that I was never the one of his interest. That he was just using me when you know we have been in a relationship for 4 years. Hana's face twisted with anger and rage. How dare you bring that up? You were always so pathetic, always so easy to push aside. Jason never loved you, and you know it. Jungkook stepped forward. He was surprised to see the real Hana she was always, but because he was in love, he didn't able to see that. That's enough, Hana. You will not raise your voice at her. You don't understand, Jungkook. She's manipulating you. No, Hana, you are the one who's been manipulating people. I can see that now, and I'm glad I saw your true face before it's too late. You can't do this to me. We belong together. She'll never change, Jungkook. She'll keep hurting everyone around her. He said, stopping near Jungkook. I see that now, Hana. You need to leave. We are done. You are making a huge mistake, Jungkook. You'll regret this. You'll regret trusting her. The only regret I have is not seeing through your lies sooner. Please leave before I lose my control. Hana gave you an angry look. In the end, she got what she deserved, but it was not enough for what she did with Jungkook and you. She left from there while Jungkook felt something heavy lifting off his chest. He never knew this love was not like how it's supposed to be. It was only one-sided. You also decided to walk away, not only from this room but also his life. Even though this marriage was a mutual relationship between your families as well, they became relatives from business partners, but they didn't know that this relationship will end soon. Ryan, your feet stopped when he called your name, but you didn't look back. Instead, you stayed in the same place while he walked behind you. I'm sorry. I know these words are not enough, but I'm ready for any apology. I didn't believe you, but I accept that I was wrong or just blind in love. Jungkook, it's not just about you being blind. I made a huge mistake by agreeing to this marriage. I thought I was protecting you, but I only made things worse. I have ruined your life and mine. Do you still believe that you have ruined my life? I was the stupid one to not understand anything. I know I did a lot of damage to you, but give me a chance to prove myself, Ian. This time I'm asking, please listen to me.
Love is my pain.
You turned towards him while tears in your eyes. How can we make this right, Jungkook? I betrayed you by not saying no when you begged me to. I thought I was doing the right thing, but all I did was cause more pain.
그대란 사람을 앞이
Jungkook stepped closer, his voice breaking. You said you loved me, didn't you? Won't you give me a chance to prove that I can earn that love? Can't we forget the past and start anew? Your heart skipped a beat hearing those words from him, but you knew that you should not let your emotions make a wrong choice. You shook your head. I can't keep living in this loveless marriage. I deserve to be happy and so do you. We need to tell our families that we can't continue this anymore. Ryan, don't walk away. Give me a chance to show you that I can be better, that we can be better together. I know it's hard to believe, but I want to make things right, not just for us but for you, he pleaded. Jungkook, you don't understand. This is all my fault. I should have stopped the marriage. I should have fought harder for both of us. I was so focused on protecting you from Hana that I forgot about your happiness. Jungkook gently took your hand in his. We both made mistakes, Ryan. But running away won't fix anything. Let's face this together. I don't want to let go of the possibility of us, not when we haven't even really tried. And do you think it will work when the beginning was messed up already? He took a deep breath and looked in your eyes. Let's try for a year. We'll give each other a time of 1 year. And if you feel like things don't work out, we'll go with what's right, okay? There was silence for some time.
그대입니다.
You wanted to try it with Jungkook. Things may not have started good, but you want to give a try to make the ending right. Taking a deep breath, you nodded.
기억 속에 사는 사람
Alright, one chance, but if this doesn't work, we need to accept that and move on. He nodded, holding your hand tightly. Let's try our best to make it work out.
그댈 사랑합니다.
His words did give you a small hope.
내가 잊지 못할 사랑이여.
The days followed, and you both were doing your best to see if newfound love can work out or not. You were already in love with him, but you didn't let that thing change the fact that you weren't his love before he found out about Hana. When Jungkook realized that he would have never found out that he was being used just for his money and fame if you wouldn't let this marriage happen. Each day he takes a step to pay for what you did for him. You didn't care about becoming the bad person in his eyes. You saved his life because you knew she ruined your past. Now the new beginning has already started. Of course, feelings will take time to develop, but once you'll fall for each other, you both know it's going to be pure and deep, and that's the reason you decided to give this relationship time instead of breaking it or forcing each other to stay together like how your parents want. Jungkook was working on his laptop when he got a text message. He checked it and his lips curled up into a soft smile. He left what he was doing and decided to give you a reply. But instead of texting, he called you. After a few rings, you answered his phone. These days, his heart skips a beat every time he hears your voice. I was planning a dinner date tonight. You didn't give a good news at all. He heard a soft chuckle from your side that made him smile even wider. I'm so sorry, but I have to attend an important client. I will be free by 9, so we can still go if you want. Oh, if you are insisting, then I'll definitely make a reservation. He was teasing you a little bit, and as expected, you got a little annoyed. I'm not insisting. It's okay if you won't. He leaned back on the chair. I will never step back once I make my promise. I'll be in front of your office before 9. Be ready. Okay, I'll hang up now. Okay, take care. Love you. Before hearing his confession, you ended the call, and once again he left with those words hanging in between. It's okay. One day these words will reach you, he said, looking at the screen of his phone. You ended the call with a smile. Ma'am, can you please check if the makeup is okay or not? A staff came to you as a celebrity makeup was going on. Okay, I'm coming. You put the phone in your pocket and walked in the makeup room. You are a celebrity makeup artist and also run your own institute where you train aspiring makeup artists to open their path in the world of glamour. Now things are getting peaceful, so you are able to work properly. Jungkook and you have become good friends, maybe more than that, and you both know that. It's been 6 months already, and every day you made progress in this relationship. After you were done with your celebrity client, it was the time for backup. Almost all the staff was gone, and you were doing some final adjustments before going when Jungkook came inside. He smiled when he saw how determined you are for work. He quietly came near and leaned a little closer behind you. Still hard at work, huh? Did you forget we have a dinner date? You felt a shiver run down your spine and turned slightly, a blush creeping up your cheeks. He smiled shyly. I didn't forget, just wanted to finish this up before we go. You always work so hard. It's one of the things I admire about you. But tonight you deserve a break. You tried to focus on your work, but his presence was making it difficult. He leaned even closer, his voice a low whisper. You know, I've been looking forward to this all day. You blushed more deeply. Me too. Just a few more minutes and I'll be done. Take your time. I'll just enjoy watching your work, he said playfully. His words made you even more flustered, and you could feel his eyes on you, adding to the warmth in your cheeks. Finally, you finished up, took a deep breath, and turned to face him. All done. Ready for dinner? Absolutely. Let's get out of here, he said, smiling warmly. As you both walked outside the building, Jungkook gently took your hand in his before intertwining your fingers with his that made your heart skip a beat. You looked at him and his eyes were shining with love and unspoken words. You know you look beautiful tonight. You felt a blush spreading on your cheeks. Thank you, Jungkook. He stopped walking for a moment, turning to face you fully. There was a playful glint in his eyes. I've been thinking, we have come a long way, haven't we? You nodded. Yes, we really have. You knew that there's more than he wants to say. Ryan, I don't know about you, but there's something I want to tell you. I want you to know because now I can't hold it inside me. You were listening him while your heart was beating fast. Ryan, I have fallen in love with you. These past months, getting to know you, seeing how amazing you are, it's made me realize how lucky I am to have you in my life. I love you, Ryan, and I will wait for the day when I'll get to hear this from you. You stared at him, your heart beating fast. I love you too, Jungkook. He smiled and took a step closer, his hand gently cupping your cheeks. Can we forget the past and start anew? I want to be with you, truly be with you. Tears of happiness filled in your eyes as you nodded. Yes, Jungkook, I would like that very much. He leaned in, closing the distance between you, and kissed you softly. It was a kiss filled with all the emotions, the struggles, and the love that had grown between you. As you pulled away, you both knew that this was the beginning of a beautiful new chapter in your lives, one where you would face everything together.